Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Slope Podcast. This is your weekly podcast about Nogizaka46, Keyakizaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshimoto Zaka46 news. My name is Jimmy, aka Swole Taku, and I'm joined once again by my friend and co-host, Mr. Josh Box. Cue the same joke I've been making for the past 2 weeks about Boy-kun not being here.
Yo, Boy-kun not being here is not a joke. It's serious business. He's been on hiatus. We miss him.
I miss him so bad it should hurt sometimes.
We haven't even talked to him or anything. He's been
Dude,
gone.
so silent. I don't like it. I just want to check in. Like, if it wasn't for the stream last week and him hanging out while he was studying, I'd just be like, "Yo, are you alive, my guy?
You good?
You good?" But yeah, if you guys didn't know, it's finals week for not just Boy-kun actually, but Josh Box as well. But Boy-kun did take a small hiatus to focus on school. He should be back pretty soon. But how was your finals, Mr. Box?
Decent.
Ooh,
I
you're all
did my
done now,
last
right?
one. Yeah, I did my last one
Yeah, yeah.
yesterday. It was my math final, and I did okay on it. And by okay, I mean I think I'll get a C on it.
A. All
C is still
good, dude.
passing. And it's funny because
exactly.
like my prep, I was like one of the last ones to finish because I was like trying to figure out this one problem for like the longest time, like because I finished all the easy ones and come back to the hard ones, and so I was doing it, and then the professor like goes up to me, "What are you trying to do? Like get 200% over here?" And he takes my paper.
And he's just, okay, yeah, you keep working on that.
I mean, the other classes were fine. One of them was an essay in class. The other one, philosophy, was like, oh, it's not the whole semester. It's just the last bit of the semester that you have to study for.
Oh yeah,
and-
dude. Fuck, cumulative finals are the worst.
That was my math final. That's why I took forever on it.
Ugh.
And it's weird because like I usually get good grades in math, like on the test and on the homework and everything. So I had like an A plus, but then this final came and I'm like, I have to remember everything. So I was like looking and I was like,
Did they give you like at least like a cheat sheet, like a formula sheet or anything?
no, that professor's like, I'm just gonna teach you guys and then go home.
That's the worst, dude. Because it's like, I'm not trying to be a mathematics major. I just need to get this class done. Please don't be a dick, dude.
But the good thing is that he like doesn't care what the book says, so he like teaches the way the book does. He's like, but here's the easier way. Just do this, and he just like shows you like the advanced way to do it. That's like super easy.
Nice.
So it has like this weird balance where like he doesn't care, but like at the same time he like teaches the faster way to do it. It's a weird balance.
Yeah. It's
He's
weird,
always like-
'cause I feel like
He's always like, does anyone have any questions? And then like someone asks something, he's like, oh, that's a good question. And then when somebody asks questions, when he doesn't ask, he's like, who are you talking to?
I feel like with professors, it can go one of two ways. Like either it's very rare they're perfectly in the middle. It's like either they're like way too passionate about whatever they're teaching,
And you're just
and
like,
and you're like, I'm not trying. Like for like, I had a physics professor that like wanted their goal was to make every student in there love physics. And I'm like, I'm a kinesiology major, dude. Like, like I want to be a physical therapist. Like, I don't need to know how light bends, right? Like, but like, he was like, no, man. Like, you know, how can you appreciate the world around you unless you understood physics? I'm like, that's kind of saying a lot, dude. That I need to understand these like really detailed things just to appreciate life, right? And then on the other hand, you have the teachers that are so checked out that it's like, man, if you don't care, how am I supposed to care, right?
like the ones who
Alright,
just get the
guys.
paper and then like just look at it real quick and then be like, all right, you got like an A. All right, you got like a B.
Yeah, dude. Like, all right, we're gonna like the lecture is just straight up reading the textbook, and you're like, why did I show up for this? Anyways, outside of finals, man, what have you been up to?
Nothing because finals.
Not much, yeah, because of finals.
But now I'm free.
Ooh.
I'm free to go back to editing.
Yeah, we're excited. We got an episode coming out, or not an episode, but a video coming out soon.
We're just waiting on
We've teased it
some details.
quite some time, but yeah, we're just waiting for some stuff. I don't know why we're being vague about it, as if we didn't already talk about it. But what is it? We have the video with Kamimura Emika coming out after some after we passed some red tape.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I should be getting my postcard soon, so we'll let you guys know if
They already gave you the shipping information?
yeah, they did. But it's like, I don't know, it's through like the Spanish like version of USPS.
Oh.
It's the Spain National Post Service Correos tracking app.
I think that's a bus company here that goes to Mexico and back.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
No estimated date.
Let me check that right now.
Speaking of estimated date, Jimmy, I have a bad addiction.
Ooh, what's your
You can see it over here.
Tinder? Oh, photo books.
I have 5 photo books in pre-order.
Ooh. What's what were the books you pre-ordered?
Let me see. I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 4. It is. Let me just sign in. It is Mirus. That's a must get.
Ooh.
It's from the other group. I have the Akane book,
Oh, of course.
the Yutan book, and I have the Yamada book
Wait, Yamada who?
from HKT.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna be my wallet. Jimmy, help me.
All right,
I don't know what to do.
Mewtwo's to the cart now. Add Akanen's to the cart now.
What about Yutan?
Oh yeah, of course. Come on, man. How am I gonna not add Yutan? I just want to see how much this is gonna cost me.
I think it's like 80.
Ugh!
Is it 80?
Hold on.
Because with shipping and everything.
Just about, dude. Yeah, it's like 70 something with shipping.
Who is Mina Oda?
Oh,
Oh wait, did he put it backwards? I can't find anything when I look her name up.
Oba Mina?
Oba Mina?
Are you talking about, But anyways, yeah, so it's Oba Mina.
Oh, okay. I'm straight.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, is Correos just male? Either
yeah,
way,
Correo, yeah.
Yeah, you're the one who speaks Spanish, Josh Box. Making me look bad here, dude. Ooh. Wait. Where do I find my estimated arrival date?
They'll get to it when they get to it, Jimmy.
It's apparently in transit, which is good. But it just says shipment has been classified in the logistics center. Oh God, dude!
Oh, that means
some customs person.
Yeah, they detained it.
They open. They're like, oh, what the fuck did this?
What
freak?
is this?
Buying. Like,
All right.
pictures of Japanese girls.
Let's move on.
Yeah, sorry, that's a long intro.
Let's go into my
Ooh.
favorite section. Let's go into the comments of the week, where I talk about a comment that one of you left in the previous video, and we read it, we talk about it, and we discuss it. This time I will pick 2 comments.
Ooh, I wasn't ready for that. I only picked one.
Okay, well, we'll see. You have double the chance now.
Yeah.
One of them is the one you probably guess. This is from Miguel.
Ooh! I called it in the comments ahead of time, so you know that I didn't cheat. I already knew that he was going to pick this one.
And this one is watch the Twitch stream live. I was gifted a tier 1 sub and saw Boykun hanging out in the chat. Plus, both the pre-show and post-show were hilarious. Thank you very much, Vigo, for that.
So I didn't say this in my comment because I didn't want to sway the decision making.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I was like, Josh is going to pick this so that he can plug the Twitch stream.
That's right. You can watch the Twitch stream on twitch.tv/Slope Club. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Around 7 p.m. Pacific. Whatever time it is in Los Angeles. So go ahead and check that out. To watch it live, you might get gifted a sub, just like Miguel did. And you can watch the pre and post show, where apparently they're hilarious.
I honestly can't say because I have no recollection. You know, like, there was a comment this week that, like, said, like, oh, didn't Jimmy say he was going to wear a bra on the podcast? And then, like, I believed it because I just say shit like that. And have...
Yeah, if you go back and you actually listen to it, like, it's like, you say, like, oh, it's kind of like this. And then, like, but with the sports bra. I'm like, and then, like, in the comments, like, oh, okay. Next time he'll be in a sports bra.
Yeah, I mean, he's just joking, right? Because I said that. But, like, I just believed it. I was just like,
I believed it too. I was like, sounds like something Jimmy would say. Yeah, but it seems like we've been getting, like, a lot of recent new viewers. So thank you guys for new and watching.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
If we say, like, a joke that's in the crowd and you guys don't understand, please let us know. Because at this point, we're so, like, recycled content that sometimes we, like, get lost in our own memes and jokes.
I just want to say that I don't need a sports bra because these are self-lifting, dude. Ooh, look at that.
He was doing that before the Emika interview. I was like, no, Jimmy, please don't do that for her.
So, Kamiyeta-san, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. See, I don't have any recollection of doing that either, but it sounds like something I'd do, so I believe you.
All right. And the next one is by Sue Daro, who added a nice little, like, own version of how they interpreted the music video. This one is, I thought the ice represented Ash's fear of the outer world and wanting to be safe, which kept her from living her life fully. And the melting meant being with Mayan slowly made her open up to the world. And once she finally realized the outside world was not as bad, Mayan is like, you don't need me anymore. Goodbye. Kiss. I like that interpretation.
I like it because it doesn't involve Ash dying, I think.
Yeah, I think I can see that. I can see it.
But then why does Mayan recoil when Ash tries to kiss her, though? Before that. Shouldn't she be like, yeah, kiss me so that I can teach you the joys of the outside world?
No, because she wasn't ready yet. So Mayan had to wait until she experienced
no
the
kisses
outside
until
a little.
you go outside. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta rewards, You can't get participation awards. That doesn't teach anything.
True. No, I mean, yeah, that's what I like about this music video, though. Or, like, certain music videos, if it, like, you can go back and watch it and, like, try to find different interpretations and stuff like that.
Like Kuroi Hitsuji?
Certainly, yeah. Except Kuroi Hitsuji's too deep for me.
It goes too much in that direction?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta give me something, you know?
Something to latch onto?
Like, yeah. Like, it has to be... Like, it has to be enough for you to build on something, but not too much that it just tells you the story flat out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it when it does either of those things, but I personally enjoy it, like, when it's at a happy medium, right? And I feel like this music video kind of fits there. We're talking about Nogizaka's No Yona Sonzai. It's the dual music video for Shiraishi Mai and Saito Asuka, in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, thank you for the comments, Suedaro and Miguel. We appreciate you and everyone in the comments. Honestly, it's fun. I'm trying to be better about, like, going into the comments and taking part, replying. I noticed Mr. Box was as well. 'cause I
It's funny. We
checked
were
the
at the
comments
same
today.
time. Like you're
Yeah.
replying to everyone. It was like a coincidence. We didn't plan it at all.
hmm But
But
yeah,
uh-huh.
that's it for the comment of the
Mhm.
week.
Please leave your
So
comments in the video if you want to be featured on the next comments of the week. Again, I can pick a very significant one, or I can pick the most beneficial one to the stream.
yeah. You'll never know.
Yeah, you'll never know. That's why you have to comment all that you can and all that you think.
Mm. Sometimes it's gonna be the comment about like theorizing what this music video means,
Mm-hmm.
and then sometimes it's gonna be like something stupid like
So like one-worded comments that Danny says sometimes.
"Ooh, look at boys glow up." I think that was dystopias. But anyways, yeah, let's move on to everyone's favorite corner. It's the way we pay our bills around here. We got to pull this podcast out of the red somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's time for the Shilling Corner.
Mm-hmm.
A.
What is the
So
Shilling
what do we
Corner?
have? Oh, it's we take a little time to thank the sponsors that don't give us anything. All the CMs and promos featuring Sakamichi series members or groups is when we go over those.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what do we have this week, Mr. Box?
All right, this week we have the first one, which is Fettuccine, once again, coming back. Always a reliable sponsor of ours. And this time we have Manatsu, who does a little Zukyun,
Oh,
and then the guy like gets all this energy. And
oh.
honestly, that's what happens to me when I get Zukyuned. So
Hmm.
there's a little
But
inspiration.
we don't all have the convenience of going to a handshake and getting Zukyun.
I didn't go to a Nogizaka handshake.
So for those of us who can't, there's fettuccine energy drink
There we go.
gummies.
I need some fettuccine.
Ooh. Sounds good right now. I'm so tired.
They have the
God.
cola flavor, they have the soda flavor, and they have energy drink flavor. That's what you
I
need,
don't
Jimmy.
like these flavor names. They're so generic.
It's like what soda, what energy drink,
Mm.
Coke or Pepsi flavor.
Like cola's fine, right? That's like okay. There's cola is
Yeah.
is an actual flavor,
Mhm.
but so I mean I get and I know what flavor it is, but I just want to say, as far as the like vocabulary goes, soda flavor is not a good flavor name.
Is it like tonic? Is it like a ramune? Is it like
It's like ramune.
oh,
That's like,
okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh,
That's the flavor that they. That's
so
soda
why don't they just name it
flavor is.
ramune flavor? Is that like copyright or something?
Well, because I think so, and I think ramune isn't really the flavor. Like we think of it as a flavor because to us that's like, there's like the standard ramune drink,
Like
right?
candy soda, right? Isn't that
Yeah, but then I don't know. Maybe it's like how we use the word soda here.
like
It's like, no, that's not like soda isn't a flavor. It's a type of drink. That's how
I can see
ramen
that.
is,
I can see that.
Maybe, but I don't know. It's like it's the same blue flavor. That's like what does it taste like? It tastes like blue,
Uh-huh.
but not dark blue, light blue.
Mhm.
You know,
It's like that. It's like how blue here is like. Whenever you eat a blue candy, what do you think of?
Blue raz.
Yes, exactly. That's the same thing I think of. So maybe it's that correlation where like when they think soda, they always think that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what it is. I just hate that that's how it's used because I'm like, soda isn't a flavor; it's a type of drink.
Mm-hmm.
But that's same with energy drink. But whatever. Maybe it's just me being an angry old man about it.
Mm-hmm. Us Americans.
Yeah. But thank you, Manatsu, for giving us some energy.
Mm-hmm.
But most of all, thank you, Fettuccine, for making energy drink flavored gummies, dude.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it has actual like properties?
Like
Or is
some,
it just
some
the
caffeine
flavor?
in it or something.
Uh-huh.
I honestly, I don't know. Where's the label at?
I feel like it doesn't.
I doubt it. I think
I feel like
it's
they'd
just the
label it
flavor.
like, oh, it gives you energy or something like that.
Yeah.
They'd go all in with it.
Mhm.
But that's not the only thing Manatsu is in.
Oh, go on.
Manatsu is in this one thing. I totally know what this is. Jimmy will tell you the rest.
Oh, okay. What is it? She's on the poster for like a Japanese like for the 2019 countrywide promotion for fire prevention. Yeah. So
Thank you
hey,
for
only you can prevent forest fires. And then it
Zukyun.
says Smokey the Bear. It's just, yeah, it's Manatsu. Zukyun. Hey, you know what? I think that's important because sometimes it's the little things that we're not aware of that can
Mhm.
cause a lot of potential harm, right?
Mhm.
Um, I remember during my middle school through high school years, because my school was a 6th to 12th grade.
Mhm. Oh, that's
During
interesting.
during homecoming week, every year that I was there would always be a fire
What?
at the end of the week, right?
Uh-huh.
I finally know who it was because it's someone who I graduated with, like my class, which kind of makes sense because it started when we were in 6th grade
Oh no.
and it ended after we graduated.
And they never got
But
him?
they never caught him. We only found out about it afterwards. But he would always do stuff like so stupid. So there's a lot of ants in our school,
Mhm.
and so he would just burn them with Axe body spray and a lighter. I know it's I didn't do it. Don't ask me. I don't have the motivations. But it would always like start off like, and it would just blow up, right? Um, and we're like, luckily there was no serious like property damage.
Mhm.
So I think that's why nobody ever really
Research
like
into it.
yeah, we just got like the big like assembly the
Mm.
next Monday after the
So
weekend.
it'd always
Like,
be his fault that there's an assembly.
yeah. But what is it? Like sometimes like the littlest thing can start like a huge fire, and some people don't like, not properly disposing of your cigarette butts.
Mhm.
People think they just put it out and they just toss it and think it's fine, but hey, sometimes they still have little embers in there, and
Mhm.
especially during the summers, it's been
Mm.
getting hot, the weather's dry, become a huge fire. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Zukyun your trash and be careful
Mhm.
and don't start fires.
Zukyun the fires.
A.
Only
But
you
yeah.
can prevent forest fires. Zukyun.
Oh,
I want that.
Manatsu,
I want that to be the commercial now.
Manatsu the bear, dude. Um, yeah, but that was it for the Shilling Corner this week. You
Uh-huh.
can thank Mr. Josh Box for all of our Akimoto Manatsu related news.
You're welcome. This is what happens when I'm in charge of the news.
He stays on top of it. But yeah, let's go ahead and start the current events.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First, we're gonna start off with some Hinatazaka news.
Oh, look at that.
Our precious little child Kamimura Hinano
Mm-hmm.
has
Third
now
gen.
been added on HinaMessage.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of like the extension, right? It's like it's all one app, right? So you have KeyaMessage,
Mm-hmm.
that you have HinaMessage too,
Mm-hmm.
right? It comes from when they were like back in the day, part of the same group, but now they're not. But they're like,
Mm-hmm.
we already have this infrastructure. We're not gonna redo it.
Uh-huh.
So
We don't want to code this again. It's gonna cost more money.
yeah. So yeah, you can get it on
She's right
the.
there.
Ooh, look at her,
Right there.
precious little child. You can get it on the Google Play Store or the
Jimmy, let me see who
Apple
you subscribe
iTunes
to.
Store. I actually don't have it on my phone anymore.
Jimmy, what about your Nibu?
Dude, okay, so cuz I recently I didn't get a new phone in the terms of an upgrade. I
Mm-hmm.
replaced my old phone because it was like literally falling apart. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
abused it. And so I was only this is just before I went to Vietnam. So I only installed like a couple of apps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And every time like I would think about reinstalling KMessage, I'd get sad.
Oh no, no, Jimmy.
Cuz the last thing I sent was like my my like message to Shida Manaka before the graduation announcement. I like sent her like a letter about like, I'll always be supporting you and I'll be waiting for you.
Jimmy, my heart.
I know. And then it's just like I don't know, I'll see the app and I'm like, no, not yet. I'm still grieving. Someday, because I still, I mean, it's not like I've given up on like Keyakizaka and Hinatazaka or anything like that, but
Mm-hmm. The scars are still there.
Yeah, I just need some time.
You need some cocoa butter.
Wait. Does it say on the front?
What?
My shirt says, "I don't want to die without any scars," because all these idols be tearing up my heart, dude.
Well, I'm subscribed to Kumi over here.
Ooh, who else?
You can see all of my past subscriptions below.
Yeah,
And then in Keyakizaka, it's the 2 new second gens. It's Matsuda and Hono.
Ooh, how are their KM messages?
Hono likes to message a lot. Not as much.
Good.
Not as much as I've had in the past with I think Manamu did a lot, and I was like, this is way too much.
I gotta unfollow you.
She does like 5 a day. That's a pretty good average. That's like more than what people usually text me.
Do you want me to text you more, Mr. Box? Is that what you're trying to say? Hey, bud, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing swell. Ganbate.
Jimmy, that's all I want sometimes, you know? Like,
Ichinichi ganbarimashou.
That's me, but I just scream in the air. Nobody hears me.
That's what Twitter is for, okay? Just for me to scream into the air.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't actually have the balls to thank the hot people that walk across from me when I do a heavy set. So what I do, I tweet about it instead.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hey, none of you are gonna see this, but thank you for being attractive.
Giving me the extra motivation.
I was doing my heavy, like as many reps as possible set for squats. It was like 455. I was gonna stop at 5 because I'm like about to die. It's so heavy. And then this like really hot chick in like a sports bra and leggings walks by. And so I do 2 more reps. And I've been fried ever since.
Your body's like, no. Or your mind's like, yes.
Yeah, exactly. But I was like, please put the weight down. She walks by. I'm like, we're going back down, boys. But yeah, that's HinaMessage for you.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Where you don't have to just scream into the wall. You can actually message your idols and not just wait for messages, right?
Oh, Hono actually responds.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. She like says, "Oh, this person sent a question. Here's the answer." Kind of like you know how like Instagram does. She does that.
Yeah.
She like answers questions on there.
Oh, dope. See, so you can interact with your idols.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you're trying to get Hirate Yurina, just don't expect anything. I doubt she ever touches that app.
That's like, I don't even know if she knows it exists still.
She was on a radio show and they explained to her how to use it. She was like, "What? Oh, I don't fucking know."
I don't even have that installed on my phone.
Yeah, old man touch, dude.
So focus on doing other things.
Moving on, we've got some.
Oh, we missed one thing.
Ooh, what did we miss?
We missed a birthday today.
Ooh, well, I mean it's relevant. We're moving on to Nogizaka news. So, whose birthday is it?
Well, if you're watching the live stream, you can see whose birthday it is. But it is Yamazaki Rena from Nogizaka46 second gen's birthday.
Yeah, gotta show second gen some love, you know. Yamazaki Rena is a cutie patootie, dude. I don't know. Ever since she got like that short haircut, I've really been enjoying it.
Right? It's like I'm showing the stream right now. It's like I feel like you don't appreciate her until you notice her. Kind of thing. Like she's there, you know she's there, but then when you notice her, you're like, oh, she's there. like she sticks out.
Yeah.
But if you don't like look for her, then you're miss a hidden gem.
She's more on the quiet side, right? But yeah, she's gorgeous, man. And I think she was like a child actress too.
Oh really?
Right? Yeah.
I remember she was doing those shots. She can
turnt, dude.
She can outdrink both of us together.
Hey, so
oh yeah, child actress in TV commercials. Look at that. turned
Where
22.
what are you looking at?
I'm
Oh,
looking-
her stage 48 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here. Oh yeah,
So-
she's learning Chinese. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. So
I
if you
remember
guys
she was
ever
learning
catch
on
her-
stream.
If you ever catch her streaming, hit her with some Chinese if you know it.
Mm-hmm. She likes
But
history.
anyways,
She watches what she eats, unlike me.
ooh, unlike
Recently.
all of us.
Has a goldfish named Fish. I don't know how recent this is. The fish is still alive. And yeah. Use her allowance once to buy a unicycle in elementary school. Look at that.
Hey.
And we get to
Good.
see her during this episode of Nogizaka.
We do.
Mhm.
But that's not till later.
Yes.
But let's move on to some more Nogizaka46 news.
Mhm.
We got a new music video, this time featuring the third gen members of Nogizaka46.
It's not all of them, though.
Yeah. What do we have? Sakaguchi Tamami. What is it? Rentan,
Mhm.
Momoko, Yodo, and who am I missing? Kubo, right?
I don't know off the top of my head. Just look at the
Yeah.
last shots when they're dancing.
I think that's everyone.
Okay. I think it's 5, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is 5. Oh, I got a perfect shot of all 5 people. It is indeed 5. But yeah, it's the 5 of those members. This one is called Heikousen, or Parallel Line.
Mhm.
We both watched the music video before the stream, right?
Yes, correct.
So what did you think about the music video, Mr. Box?
I thought it was cute, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it before, but it's kind of like the if I was good, I would have actually pulled up that the name of that music video before. But it was one of the Natsu no Free and Easy couplings
Mhm.
where what is it? Ikuchan has like the organ, and it like controls people,
Mhm.
and then it made like, what is it? People like switch bodies, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So some members would be walking down, and then they like get swapped with like some Yankee dudes. Some would get switched with like, what is it?
I think one of the
construction
shots
workers or something.
is in the
Sorry,
cafe
it's
bar.
non domino alzoraga. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Browser Metrics in the chat for
Oh,
the
thank you.
correction.
It's one of the shots in there is the one with the lips in the wall, right? One of the
Yeah,
scenes.
yeah. Because they go to like it's like a bunch of gyarus and stuff like that, right? And they swap with them.
Mhm. That place is pretty small. It's not that big.
Yeah. Korogate kane o narase, right? I think is, yeah.
I had to hear it.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
that
Now I
probably
know it.
doesn't-
Now I know it.
That probably doesn't help at all.
No,
Okay.
it did help.
But-
It did help. It did help. Jimmy.
Ooh. But anyways, let's get back to Heikousen.
Uh-huh.
So it's that same kind of like premise, right? Where it's like, so you have like the third gen members, and they're like in a rush. They run out. They bump into people, and whenever they bump into people, they end up swapping bodies with them.
Mhm.
Right? I think one of the first is was it Tamami bumps into the bus driver, and it's kind of like a cute way that they do it. This way it's a little bit different, where suddenly they swap outfits too.
Mhm.
Right? So now Tamami is wearing the same thing as the bus driver, and the dude's wearing her clothes,
Mhm.
and so it's like this like grown man in this like nice long
Yeah, yeah.
flowy dress and a little
Uh-huh.
jacket. He's like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" Right?
Bump into a doctor. Into
Yeah. So you get some cute
mechanic,
OG sans
policeman.
dude
Mhm.
doing the dances and stuff like that.
I mean, essentially, it is like lore wise, it is the old people, the older people, the older guys doing the dances.
Mm,
If you look at it, like they switch bodies and now they're dancing in the girl form, but really they're still the older guys. So it's just them dancing in their bodies.
unless, yeah, that has to be it.
I mean, there's no other
So
explanation.
there's no other way, because then you have the ending where they're in the dance outfits, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just themselves,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's why they have like the performance outfits on.
Mm-hmm.
So then, yeah, lore wise, that has to mean that it's the old dudes dancing before.
Uh-huh. And somehow they knew the song, they knew the dance,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards the other people knew the dance. It's just in their bodies. It's just like part of them. That's why.
It's I mean, it's it's definitely not like a novel concept, right? Because like I said, there's another music.
Yeah,
video
we've
that's
seen
kinda
body
similar to.
swapping stuff before.
Yeah, but it's cute. It's a cute premise, and the execution is done well. The video itself is shot pretty nice too.
Mhm.
You know, definitely some of like the dance shots look nice. Like they're in the city when they're in the outfits. I kind of
Mhm.
like that shot because you get
Mhm.
like the converging lines right from the street, and then
Mhm.
the electric wires pointing down towards the horizon, and so some leading lines there. All the members look really cute.
And one of the shots, a car's backing up in the middle of the shot.
Oh no!
I remember when I was watching, I was like, AD did not catch that.
Yeah, dude. Should have been like, oh, let's do a reshoot, guys.
Let's do a retake of that one.
Yeah,
Right
unless
here.
that was like the
It's backing
only
up.
take that was like good, you know?
The rest of the time, they just kept on
Yeah.
messing up.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of bad because you get some of like the close-ups, and then unfortunately they're like quick cuts, but exist in a couple of them where there's a truck backing up or something, so the light's blinking.
Oh yeah, there's
So
like
even though the
yeah.
background's blurred out to keep from distracting, like you keep your focus on the member, you see this blinking light behind them, so your eyes just like, what is that?
What is that in the background?
Mm-hmm. But who knows? They probably had like a single day to shoot this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
They're
feel
just
like,
we gotta make it work.
Uh-huh.
The song itself is kind of nice. It's I don't know. It's kind of reminiscent of like what's the word I want to say? Kind of like old school The Other Group,
Mm.
in my opinion, right? Kind of young,
Yeah, yeah,
idly
it's
sound.
very young feeling, very fresh.
Yeah. But I'm just glad that we get more Sakiguchi Tamami. Ball Chan. I've always thought she's super cute. I'm glad that she's starting to get some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Kubo as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know Kubo was already getting there, but then she had to take her little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was Nogizaka46 Heikousen.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are that will be the thumbnail for the next video for this video, because I'm lazy.
Jimmy, please. You gotta make another where is Hirata Yurina thumbnail. That's the only way that video got so many views to me.
Now all I do is just like, what's a good screenshot? Oh, that one. Okay, take it. All right, here's our thumbnail, boys. All right, and then our one more bit of Nogizaka news.
Mm-hmm.
So much Nogizaka news this week.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another music video. As we're recording the show, once again, we got a new music video
Without
premiere.
fail, they know.
Yeah, this time it's gonna be Nogizaka's 4th gen, Yonbanme no Hikari,
Ooh.
4th generation light.
Ooh.
It's very much an intro to 4th gen music video. Let's not get it twisted here. There's no
well, most
real
of
story. Right? Yeah, we had a really low budget, so we couldn't afford a cameraman. So I nominated to man the camera as a 4th gen member. You know, gotta take one for the team sometimes.
You did some pretty good shots over there. Like
thank
well
you.
composed.
I'm just kind of disappointed whoever edited it, because I finally got the exposure right, and then you just made it really dark. Anyways, yeah, this video is really dark. I think we were saying that quite a bit during our reaction to it. Like especially like the outdoor shots.
Like
you
I
know
feel like
they
should have been brighter for sure.
Yeah. Like you can tell it's like a nice bright day out, right? Like, but then they try to make it look overcast or something. I don't know, but it just doesn't work, because then you have these like high contrast shadows or highlights. You know, it's like if it was overcast, it'd be way more soft, right?
Yeah, I feel like they try to like tone down the highlight, and then bring up the shadows to make it look overcast, but then they darken the image in total to hide it, like hide like all the nasty detail that happens when you do that.
Yeah, when you like all the fringing and stuff like that.
I feel like it was a weird mix of that.
Because especially the indoor scenes, you can kind of see that, right? Because it's all like backlit and stuff.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice on the color.
Yeah, I mean, I get it because they try to save it for the like the big group dance shot, right? Where there's like all the colors on the walls and stuff like, or from the ceilings and stuff like that. But then that contrast isn't quite there.
Yeah, on that shot, right? It feels a little like flat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It feels
like
a little flat.
It didn't feel like it went from being like dark to bright. It just felt like it went from being dark to like, okay, this is okay exposure.
Yeah, it was an interesting pick
but it's definitely it's not like it's not a storytelling video like we kind of went through earlier today or last week. It's definitely here is an introduction to the 4th gen members of Nogizaka46, right?
I kind of wanted them to do like a who was it? Was it Hiragana Kiyaki who did it? They did like the intro where like everyone showed off their special skills.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's a good like intro. If you want to make it like an intro video, I feel like that's a good one.
Well, I doubt they're willing to sink a budget into 4th gen just yet.
Well, that's why you had to be the cameraman, right?
Yeah, exactly. The setting really reminds me of Oide Shampoo, dude. Like, am I crazy? Like, it feels like it's the same building or something.
I feel like they use this building for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like at least the inside of it. Like I feel like this is eccentric.
Or not Oide Shampoo. What am I thinking of?
Like I get eccentric feels, but like just the brighter version of it, which isn't even that bright. Like the hallway, especially. Like the hallway gives me that vibe.
Is it Seifuku no Mannequin? No, maybe. I don't know. It makes me think of like an old Nogizaka PV for sure. That I know.
I feel like the person who color grades Kyaki videos worked on this one.
Why is everything so dark and so cold?
Oh, you mean this isn't a Kiyakizaka video?
Shit. I thought this was 2nd gen Kiyakizaka. Oh, fuck. It's 4th gen Nogizaka. Yeah. I mean, what do you think of the song?
I thought the song was fine. It was nice. Yeah. I could see myself listening to it a couple times.
Yeah, I really like the chorus of this song. It's very kind of breezy, flowy.
Yeah, but there's that. I don't know if it's a juxtaposition or if it's just straight up contrast of like having the dark video with like the bright song. I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like they did not plan that.
Yeah. I can see that too.
Because it's just, it's not as big enough of a contrast, right?
Like it isn't thematically dark, right?
Yeah.
It's just like color grading dark.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, just because you color graded it dark doesn't mean it's still not a cutesy shot of a Japanese girl swaying her skirt, you know? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's video wise okay, but I definitely like the song quite a bit.
Yeah. This is one where like the music video did not amplify the song.
All right, so I haven't picked an actual 4th gen favorite yet.
I have not either. I don't know all of them yet.
I think my pick so far, and this I'm not Oshiing yet, so don't, even if I change my mind later, don't say it's a Oshi head. This is just a first impression.
It's not Bamiho.
Oshi. I'd say so far it's Yakubo Mio, dude.
Which one's that one? I'm looking around. Yakubo Miyu. I'll go to the wiki. Oh, the Woda.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. She has like a very big, toothy smile, and it's like you see that a lot in this video. It's really cute. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I think when it's just if you're just talking about purely like looks, I think like what is it? Hayakawa Seira is like
Mm.
very highly rated.
I like Sadie a lot, especially after that Gaku Tabi episode. I like her a lot.
Mm,
For
yeah,
me, I think
and yeah,
it's Seda and Ray. That's like my
mhm.
tie up right now.
But yeah, this is a great music video for you to guys to kind of like start making your first impression picks.
Mhm.
You know, don't pick too soon. Don't be me.
Don't be Jimmy.
But yeah, that's fourth generations with Yonbanme no Hikari.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, that's not the only thing.
Who?
If you guys like watching performances like that, well, you guys can watch the Underlive if you have the TV channel that they're gonna air it on.
Ooh, baby.
Because it happens the 24th, which is in a couple days from this live stream.
HikariTV, dude.
Airs the 24th at 7. Not around 7, at exactly 7. It says right here.
Mm.
It's not like us. They actually look punctual. I mean,
Yeah.
we're punctual too. We're around.
What are you
7.
talking about? Yeah. They're just like us, always starting exactly when they say they're gonna start.
Like we always say, we're gonna start around 7, and we always start around 7, right?
Yeah. So this is exactly at around 7.
Mhm.
So this is gonna be Nogizaka46 is under at Yokohama Arena.
Mhm.
So we got Ito Karen, Ito Juna, Saito Yuri, Sasaki Kotoko, Tarararanze, Nakarakana, Nakamura Reno, Higuchi, Hina, Mukai, my little sister, Hazuki, Yamazaki Rena, happy birthday, Yoshida, Ayano Christie, and Awada Maya.
Jimmy, where are you?
As you notice, there's no fourth gen.
Not under yet. You have to wait for one of you to be in Senbatsu.
Actually be in Senbatsu, yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of nerve-wracking for us right now, but you know we gotta do what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we have some time before the next single comes out. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I say it's worth the watch. It's cool that they're streaming it on TV, getting the under some more love. I'm sure that for those of us without HikariTV, there'll be ways of streaming that. So just keep your eyes and ears open on Twitter.
You'll find it. If not, ask someone. There's always
speaking of
someone who has
live
an answer.
performances, this one though probably won't be streamed. Our girl Ikuta Erika is in a new stage play.
Ooh.
This time she's as the what is it? The main character.
Yeah.
Right? This one's called Kire.
That's the smaller name.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and then good luck.
What is it? Like a pretty, the girl that had a meeting with God. Is right. So kami-sama to machi awaseta shita. Oh, machi awashita, awase shita, onna. That took me way too much effort to say.
It's like it's almost another language or something. Yeah, but look, she's like with other people. Like I think they're pretty well known people. And she's one of the main stars, and all these people are supporting people and also main stars. So it's really interesting how far she's gotten, really moving on up, and it's really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually very happy that she's getting a lot of like production experience, like as far as like stage plays and stuff like that. I think since like I first started following Nogizaka, even though I never like quite Oshi'd her, I always really liked Ikuta, right? And then like especially her voice. Maybe it's because like I also kind of have a musical theater background. I always enjoyed that quality of her voice, and so seeing her get to do that kind of work and enjoy doing that kind of work is it's very, I'm like very happy for her, so
yeah,
good on her.
I've always said once Mayan graduates, Ikuta is the next pick. I've always said that.
Ooh, what are you gonna do if Ikuta graduates first?
Oh, then I don't have a third, so I'll have to decide. Misa was my third, but I guess I'll just have to decide somehow.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm just gonna say there's always Swole-chan.
That was kind of weird because I kind of know you.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Like Shida Monika's sister doesn't Oshi her, kind of thing. It's that sort of feeling. Just like you don't Oshi your sister, same thing.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Uh-huh. It's okay, Jimmy.
Anyways, yeah. So, hopefully we get some more information on Kire as it comes out. But as for now, that is it.
That's it.
For the news.
The news has been real slow when Boy isn't here.
Yeah, dude. So if you guys want more news, you just gotta wait till whenever Boy comes back.
He brings the news. As long as he doesn't bring the graduations, we should be fine.
I feel like the idol groups have been waiting.
Jimmy, did you drop your microphone?
Yeah, it's because the cable, the way I've routed it looks cleaner on my desk, but it's also kind of stupid because then I sometimes step on it and it tugs on it, and then like I don't know, I gotta like tape it to the wall or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, but the show's not over yet.
Oh, it's not?
Oh no, because now it is time for everybody's favorite segment. It's the TV show roundup.
Oh, look at that.
It's the part of the show where we go through all of the Sakamichi's regular shows, right? So there's Hinatazaka with Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Keyakitte with Keyakitte Kakenai, and Nogizaka with Nogizaka Koujichuu. But then also right now we have another show with Hinatazaka46. We have Hinabingo. And because Mr. Box put it on the outline, I can only assume that there is also Nogizaka no Gaku Tabi this week. Nah.
This is what I did all yesterday. Yesterday I just watched everything. Like when I finished my final, I was like, time to go and write notes on everything.
Yeah, dude, you can enjoy. But anyways, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started with Hinatazaka de Aimashou.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
I told you before we started that this was like the one show I didn't get to watch this week besides Gaku Tabi.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay, Jimmy.
All right, so this is a continuation on last week's episode, right?
Yeah.
Where the girls are competing against Kasuga-san to try to win a prize. Last time we left on the climactic running 5-meter dash. The girls cheated, some would say, or some might say that some pillows just magically appeared. Either way, Kasuga said foul play, and so they agreed on a rematch. And then yeah, so they do the 5-meter dash, and hey, our girl Mei won. Oh god, I don't understand the rest of your notes. Yeah, that was pretty good though, right? It sounded pretty convincing for somebody who didn't watch it.
I mean, you let it up because I didn't watch last week's.
Ooh.
All right, so maybe wins, and then Kasuga's like, "Well, wait. You see that camera over there? The camera's way too much at an angle, so it looks like she won, but really the camera should have been over here at the line." And everyone was like, "No. What are you talking about?" Kasuga's like, "All right, fine, you win." So then they win that. So then next is the muscle competition. So they have to do various activities, and the number of reps they do is equivalent to 1 point.
So they add up a total, right?
Yes. So it's 3 different exercises. The first one are like, I don't know what they're called. They're like on your stomach and then you rise up.
Yeah, it's a Superman, right? So
Superman?
it's like that's what you had written, but I can assume that's correct. Where you're like laying flat on your stomach, and then you extend up, right, like that. And so you lift your chest and your legs up off the floor.
So they had to do that, and then whenever they hit the band, that counts as a point. And then the other one was a sit-up. So you just reach up, hit your forehead on the band, you get a point. And the last one was a push-up. You just touch the sponge, and then you get a point.
Ooh.
And first up was Tomita, who was doing the Superman, Nibu, who's doing sit-ups, and Katoshi, who's doing push-ups. I don't know if she was the smartest choice because it was random. They like picked out lots and then like, all right, these are the people. So At the end, it's 92-90 with Kasuga winning. It was really, really close. And then the members in the audience are like, no. That's like the worst picks you guys could do. Let's get our ace team out. And then Kasuga's like, no. What are you talking about? So the ace team comes out, and then they're like, all right. So we have Mei doing the Superman. As we know, she's very flexible. She does the handsprings.
Yeah, handsprings and the crab
Matsuda.
walk, right?
Yeah, Matsuda does the sit-ups, and Miho does push-ups.
Ooh.
So they go. Everyone goes. Wakabayashi sometimes gets in the way of Kasuga, but at the end, it is 120-117 with Kasuga winning once again. And even the audience is like, yo, what's going on, Mike? Why did you get more this time than you did last time? He's like, oh, well, why is everyone so down? And they're like, oh. And then Wakabayashi's like, well, your push-ups are kind of weird. You kind of go like, so he was doing like quarter push-ups, not even like half push-ups.
Not full range of motion, Kasuga. How do you expect to get any gains that way?
So then the members they ask him questions, and instead of like writing things on the board, they write the kanji for Moody. It's like, whoa, what is this, like a boycott? What's going on over here? And then they answer some questions. I wasn't paying attention, and then they play another game. It's a puzzle game. It's like a 3-tiered puzzle game where first they start off, they have to look for clues, and then when they find the clues, it has a letter, and then that letter, it tells them like a series of numbers, and they have to figure out the numbers to say something. And then at the end, it says, from Nikuman, from what's the guy's name? The one that they always like
Kinnikuman?
Kinnikuman, there you go. They get the phrase Atlantis. Like, I don't know if you watched that episode where like they were like researching.
Oh yeah, because they would.
Yeah, the Atlantis with
mask,
with the mask. So they went to go look for the mask afterwards. And then when they found the mask, they saw that it was a puzzle that had like holes in it, and you had to cover up certain characters. And then you got that, and then you went to the lock, and then you could unlock it with those characters. And then inside was Kasuga's wallet.
Ooh, baby.
And what they won was a barbecue location shoot.
Ooh, let's go.
So Ghana team won that, but then they're like, all right, let's all go together. It was like, yeah. So at the end, it was a nice, happy ending where everyone got to join. And I feel like it's a nice little character development for Kasuga, because like before, he used to be like, no, I'm not giving you any money, and like be like all like stingy and everything, and like being a little separated. But I feel like during this episode, you really saw it. Like at the end, he starts jumping with everyone, with his arms around everyone. And they all like jump together.
Yeah. A little bit more of the team now, right?
Yeah. So they're starting to get a little closer.
Nice.
I might have got some of those wrong because my Japanese skills, but most of that is correct.
If it's anything that needs correction, I will make a note of it in the.
Jimmy won't make a note of it. Look, Jimmy editing right now. You're not gonna make a note of it, are you?
Huh?
That's what I thought, Jimmy.
What, dude? I made so many notes like the past 2 videos.
You've been writing notes on the bottom or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Underneath the screenshots.
Well, there we go. I don't watch it. That's why.
Only because sometimes like either you and I will like remember something wrong, you know. Like I was like, oh, like for example, like the last week we talked about the laughing video, right? Like the trying to cry video, like, you know, whoever cries first wins. And then like I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, they're watching some kind of cartoon or something. I don't know why I didn't notice at the time, but when I was getting the screen grabs, I'm like, oh duh, it's because the video was Kasuga's niece, like it was home videos of her, and then they just replaced it with illustrations because they couldn't show it on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, you know, little things like that. I'll just make a little note. Oh, this is what it really was.
And that's how you watch both the live stream and the video, because you get both.
Because sometimes we
worlds.
suck live, you know.
But sometimes we're good in the post show.
But anyways, that's Hinatazaka de Aimashou.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along, we have Keyakitte
You missed
Kakenai.
one.
No, I know. It's just the order we always go in. You
Oh,
put
is
it out
it?
of order. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just grouped them by groups.
No, it's Hinatazaka de Aimashou, then Keyakitte Kakenai, then
Oh.
Nogizaka Koujichuu, then Hinabingo. And then now after that, there's Gaku Tabi. All right, on this week's episode of Keyakitte Kakenai, we're continuing on from last week's show of getting to know our second gen Keyakizaka members more
Mm-hmm.
with some of their family surveys,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so the first thing is like shocking things about these members,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think the first one is like from Tamura's dad,
Uh-huh.
right? Tamura Hono. She's like, yeah, dude. When she went to the Keyakizaka edition, she came back with a pet dog.
When I
was
first
like,
heard
"What
this, when I first heard this, I was like, "Yo, she just like brought a dog." It's like, "Dad, this is ours now." But then like,
yeah, that's how I thought it was.
But then the way they told the story, I was like, "Okay, that makes a little more sense now."
Yeah. Apparently, like I guess like she and the mom have been talking about like wanting a dog, right,
Mhm.
or whatever. And then, she would see this dog at like a pet stop, pet shop. I
Mhm.
was like, oh, it's so cute. I want it.
Mhm.
Just get the mom involved. Like, yo, what do you think about this dog? Mom's like, hell yeah, get that dog, right?
Then they
So
both
I
like try to
guess-
convince the dad.
Yeah. So I guess during the final audition, they went to Tokyo. She like, I guess, bought the dog,
Mhm.
kept it there, went to do the audition, and then on the way back, picked up the dog from the pet shop. And
The main
I
adventure was
know.
the dog.
yeah. They're like, yo, so it was the auditions for Keyakizaka just like a side thing you did while you
Yeah.
went to go buy a dog?
Nice
Up
little
next, we
story.
have some about Morita Hikaru's, right? This is apparently she's just a freak, dude. Taking photos of her niece.
Mhm.
I guess they're twins, right? And so she's like, yeah, dude. They were sleeping. I took pictures. Like I took hella pictures of like, when you sleep and your arm comes up, so your shirt gets pulled up,
Mhm.
and so their tummy comes out. Took hella pictures of that, and then their elbows and just all
Uh-huh.
close in. And she's like, what the fuck, dude? And then they're like, that's weird. She's like, no. Okay, so I started with like, getting a picture of the whole thing, but then I was like, this is hella cute. So I came in there, started taking some of them, and they're like, you sound like a mad pervert. Next is Fujiyoshi Karen.
Mhm.
Her dad's like, this is from her dad. He's like, yeah, dude, I took the family out to the beach,
Mhm.
But Karen didn't want to get into the water. She just kept staying like sitting there staring out at the beach. And asked her, she was like, okay. And she's like, oh, I'm having so much fun. He's like,
Uh,
what the fuck? This is all sad because then they ask her about it, and she's like, oh, actually, I don't really like going to the beach. It's just because my dad takes us out, and it's like the only like he only has that day off once a
Mhm.
week, so I want to go with them because I don't want to like be the one person that doesn't go and shit. My
Mhm.
dad works hard, but yeah, I don't really like that shit. And like, Dad, don't watch this
yeah, don't watch
episode,
this episode. Yeah, avoid this episode.
dude. My ovaries overflowed last week. This
Uh-huh.
time, my paternal instincts kicked in, and my heart broke, dude. I'm like, oh god, what is my daughter keeping from me?
You're right there with Saobe. I was like, no, I don't want this to happen.
The next one is everyone's least favorite things. It's kids being spooky, dude, and seeing ghosts and shit, dude.
Mhm.
She's like, yeah, dude, Ten-chan, when she was growing up, she had all these imaginary friends and shit, Um, yeah, she would just walk me like, oh yeah, these are all my friends and stuff like that. Oh, so and so is here, and then Yui Pon's like, oh yeah, dude, that shit used to happen to me too, right? And then they're like, oh, what the fuck? And there's some story about like,
On the
I guess she was
telephone
like-
pole, right?
yeah, she saw like somebody on the telephone pole, and then later on, I guess some other like high school girls walked in. One of them was like, yo, there's someone up on that telephone pole, and everyone's just freaking out, and like the audience, and I'm in my bed watching, like, ooh, spooky.
And then Tencha's like, oh yeah, I've seen that before too. I'm like,
Up next is Matsudaira.
mhm.
Um,
This
This
was a
girl
little
worries me,
concerning
dude.
for me.
yeah, exactly. Me too. Apparently, she hasn't spoken to her father in like fucking forever,
Mhm.
right? What is it like? I guess like the first part was like you know um yeah, when I had to go move to, I think it was Nara or something for work, she's like, she made like some sing songy ways, like, no way, dude, I'm not going there, you know, like,
Mhm.
um, but then they're like, yeah, dude, so do you just not talk to your dad or something? Like, oh, I must have been going through my rebellious phase or something like
Uh-huh.
that. And then it's like, nah, dude, she didn't even tell her dad that she like joined Keyakizaka.
Mhm.
He only found out about it through Yahoo News and shit.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, dude, I'd be so sad, dude.
Uh-huh.
I'm like my daughter, who I brought into this world and
Mhm.
loved so much.
Raised and grew.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, by the way, no, she's not even by the way. I just go through Yahoo News.
Just scrolling,
Well,
you
first
know.
of all, I wouldn't be on Yahoo News, but what I would be like, the fuck? What's my daughter doing there?
It's like just checking out Twitter and being like, "Oh, what? Boy joined Keyakizaka." It's like what?
Ugh. But yeah, up next is some more photos.
Little
You have
slideshows.
you have Inoue making some snowmen.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cute and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Um, was it Matsuda? You had a video of her first time driving. I thought that was cool. You know,
Yeah.
because like, I mean, that's still like a kind of like a coming of age thing here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then in Japan, you see that even less because, you know, just not as many people drive,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like in America, it's like you have to drive
Yeah.
to get fired, right?
Unless you like are really good friends with someone or your family, for some
Or
reason,
unless
decides to
maybe
take
if you
you
live
everywhere.
like in New York or someplace
Oh
that
yeah,
has
yeah,
like
yeah.
better like
Than here.
transit, yeah. But like, you know, that's why all the girls are like, oh shit, dude, when she's like pulling away and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're like, you can see in their eyes, like, yo, when we gonna go on that road trip, Matsuda?
Driving on a drive loke.
Yeah. But then next is like from Matsuda, it's like a picture of her and her two siblings. Apparently, they all got the mumps at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see her older sister just looks all fucked up, right? Just looks like she got blown up, dude. It's so bad. And they're like, yo, I get that they sent this picture of you with the mumps, but why'd they have to send the other two siblings too? And she's like, oh, that picture of my older sister is kind of like a family treasure, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like everyone loves that picture.
Mm-hmm. It's my contact picture of her.
Yeah, it's my contact picture for her on my phone. Up next is I guess you had like a little video of Tamura during her volleyball days,
Mhm.
right?
Nice little serve.
Yeah. They got a service ace from that, right?
Mm-hmm. And then they showed the picture of her like in kindergarten, but she didn't look like she was in kindergarten.
Oh yeah. She was like in like the home ec class or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Like,
It's like
yeah, because they're like, oh, she had like her, I don't know what's the word. I was gonna say like, she kind of like a blank stare and stuff.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
like just
right?
staring blankly. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like Saobe is like, yo, but like if I was a little boy, I'd be like, you know. Up next is Fujiyoshi Karen. We know she used to be like a dancer, right? And then yeah, apparently she did a dance contest, and Takahiro Sensei was one of the judges.
What a small world.
Yeah, dude. Papa, even from back in the day, dude.
So still protecting his girls.
Matsudara proves to still be a little bit scary. I don't know. I'm concerned about this girl here.
I am too.
Apparently, this is like a letter her parents kept because she wrote to like one of the neighborhood boys,
Mhm.
which I'm like, yo, it's kind of messed up, dude. That means he never got that letter, dude. He never got his closure.
Uh-huh.
But she wrote a letter to one of the neighborhood boys when they had to move away, right? And then it's like, you know, like, oh, thanks for always playing with me. You know, it's been a lot of fun. I'm sorry I can't get married. Please find yourself another nice girl or something like that. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. That was cute. Next segment is like cute, like the cutest moments of their daughter, right? First up is Seki. Oh, this is just wholesome. I don't know. I'm playing favorites. It's I'm getting a lot of nothing moments of Seki, but I'm playing it up every time. Like, oh yeah, it's a Seki thing. It's just I guess it's just like the way she asks her parents, like, or her mom, what's for dinner every night. It's like really huge. It's like, oh, Kyono gohan nani, or whatever. It's just like the way she asks is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Morita is like the youngest of her siblings, so she gets like hella spoiled,
Mm-hmm.
right? She's like always sweet talking, getting money and like getting snacks mainly from her sisters, right? They're like, oh yeah, I can subsist mostly on snacks, dude. So they just get me hella snacks that I like,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, oh, that's like, oh no, I totally get that. Like I'm the oldest, and like I just hella buy things from my younger siblings, dude. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to spoil them, and then like fucking Moria, dude, the sergeant's like, I'm the oldest, and my siblings don't get shit. If they want it, they gotta earn it.
I guess I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm like, yeah, go buy your own stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I could buy this room, kind of thing. Like smaller things. I don't buy anything big, like Oda does.
See, I'm kind of older now, so like I'm the youngest of two siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have an older sibling, and they like get me stuff occasionally, like especially when we were younger, they'd always buy me stuff. But now it's kind of like a mutual thing, right? It's like whenever I see something that like, oh, I think they'd like this, I'd buy it, and then whenever they see something that they like, that they think I'd like, they'd get it,
Mm-hmm.
and then in between that, it's just like we just take turn buying each other food or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Up next is Matsudaira. Apparently they're like
This is concerning.
also concerned. Dude, this whole episode is just like it reminds me of when we got that the Nagasawa-kun episode.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, Nagasawa-kun crazy, dude. It's like, oh yeah, Matsudaira peaked at cuteness when she was 2 years old.
Which is like a weird thing for a parent to say. I thought.
Yeah, right. It's like you should think your kid's cute all the time, right? But like, nah, dude. She was cute when she was 2,
And that's it.
and as soon as she was old enough to start talking, you're like, what a fucking bitch. They didn't say that, but apparently because people used to think she was like half, right? Because she looked like she was mixed or something when she was little, and Japan loves half of kids or whatever. But also she's like very like, no, you gotta treat me right. One of the time her little brother's friends used like casual speak with her, and she like twisted their cheeks and stuff like that. And then they're like, yo, what? So now they always use Keigo, like polite speech around her. And they're like, yo, what's up with that? And she's like, well, I am older than them. And it's like the way she said it, like,
yeah.
This girl's crazy. Up next is
what should you shower my child with, kind of thing.
Ooh, yeah. Like, what is like the thing that like they want, right? Like that, like you can reward with them with, and they'll always be happy. For Inoue, great choice. She's like about that gyutang, dude, that beef tongue.
Look at that.
So underrated. I took a friend out to Gyukaku not too long ago, and then they're like, they never had Japanese style barbecue before, and they're like, all right, you just order, we'll just eat whatever you get. And when I ordered beef tongue, they're like, oh, what?
The secret is you don't tell them it's beef tongue.
Yeah, but then once they tried it, like, oh, this is so good. I was like, well, because they heard me order it, I was like, all right, can we get this? Like,
you should make gyutan.
I should have. I'm like, oh, no. Everything in English, like, oh, we'll have the hanger steak, the New York garlic, and gyutan.
Write it down.
But dude, gyutan's so good, dude. Everyone just like sleeps on it because it's a tongue, but it's so good.
It's my favorite kind of taco. Me too.
Tamura. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, sorry, tangent. But beef tongue taco. Next is Tamura. Her things is cream puffs, shoe cream, right? Apparently she used to work at Beard Papa's.
I like how she was like, oh, like beard papas. He's like,
Sawabe, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was because she was like, oh, I used to work at a cream puff place. He's like, oh, you used to work for Papa, huh? One of those beard places. And she's like, yeah. He's like, oh wait, really worked at Beard Papa? She's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, I could totally see that. Like, I don't know, I can picture her being like that cute girl that works like behind the register or like just at the Beard Papa's. You always see them. There's like some really cute Asian girl who's just like, oh, okay, let me get you your cream puffs, and you're just like.
Yo, is that Hono over there?
Please do. Next is Matsudaira. Once again, some more concerning, but it's true. She's like, money. Give her money, dude. she's like, oh yeah, dude. Even for my birthday, anytime like someone asks me what they can get me, I'm like, just give me money.
Mhm.
Apparently she wrote to Santa when she was little. It's like, hey, yo, if you can just give me money, that'd be cool.
Specifically yen.
Yeah. Specifically in yen, please. I don't want to take that shit to the bank and get that like
Get those transfer rates.
yeah. Unless it's the US dollar, then it works in my favor. So please. But she even tries to extort our hosts.
It's like, well,
She's like,
my
"Oh, by the
birthday's
way."
coming up.
I mean, she's probably just saying because she mentioned that, like, even for my birthday, I like money. And she's, as a side fact, she's just trying to say, oh, by the way, it's my birthday soon. But like,
Mm.
yo, what, you trying to get money from us?
Yeah. That's not like that.
But then they're like, they get her mom on the phone just to be like, yo, your daughter's trying to like extort money
Yeah.
from us and stuff like that, And then they ask her mom's like, oh, so how'd you feel about your daughter joining Keyakitzaka? She's like, oh, surprised, dude, because she used to want to be a comedian.
Mhm.
And then they're like, oh, what? And then they're like, yeah, she used to have like a notebook. She'd write gags in and everything like that. And so you ask her about it. I forget the name of her group, but it was like some little catchphrase that she had that they would come out and they'd like say the name and it'd be funny or whatever, right? People would laugh, get people laughing already.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, why don't you do it for us? She's like, I don't have a partner. And they're like, oh, just pick someone.
Uh-huh.
And so she just slaps Fujiyoshi Karen on the thigh.
She's like right there
Karen's-
next to her.
Yeah, Karen's like, fuck. Like, it's so like she's not even trying to hide the fact she doesn't want to do
Yeah.
it.
She's like, I don't like, just physically you see it all.
I'm starting to really like Karen, dude. I don't know. She's like cute, man.
Mhm.
Like the way she's just like is aloof. But
Mhm.
then they go up and they do the little thing. It's all cute and stuff like that. And then so they asked the first gen members, oh, so what'd you think about the second gen members now that you got to know a little bit more about them? Nichika's like, yo, you know what? I was looking forward to this episode because I was hoping at least one of them would have like a picture like I did, and I'd have like a Chocoman Nakama, dude. But
Uh-huh.
I see not one of them had an ugly baby picture. And they're like, oh, well, Matsuda's sister could
Yeah.
could join you, dude.
Now it is the duo.
Yeah.
We need that
So-
location shoot.
Yeah, so we have a Shin Chocoman, dude. Yeah, that's it for Keyakitte Kakenai. It's a fun
Mhm.
episode. Get
Yeah.
to know second gen a little bit more.
Mhm.
Up next is Nogizaka Koujichuu. We're continuing off of last week's episode, right? Our learning about our girl's artistic sense.
Mm-hmm.
These are always my favorite episodes, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like you just get to see how crappy they are at drawing.
It's this and
So-
eating spicy food. Those are my favorites.
Yeah. Though I gotta say that it's kind of hard to recap
Oh yeah.
because it's just like you can describe it, but like what is it? It's kind of hard to really.
Yeah, this is one you
just
definitely have to watch.
it.
Yeah.
But the first thing is a horse,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
Surprisingly, the example that they pull for the good one is Shirashimai, dude.
Oh, yeah, she usually
first
does.
she's all surprised.
She usually does pretty
She's
bad.
like, "Oh, what? You're pulling mine off right out the bat, dude?" And they're like, "Boom!" Like, "Oh, you owe them more than anything. It's a very passable horse.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's very, very decent."
This whole episode, they're like, "Yeah, it was all right." Like with the best ones, they were nice at all this
it was
episode.
It was not bad.
Uh-huh.
You
It wasn't
know?
good, but it wasn't bad.
But then that's making some strides for my end.
Yeah,
Dude.
she's usually like in the lower ranks,
Mhm.
so it's good to see her come up on top.
So I think this would take us way too long if we just like went down and described everything.
Uh-huh.
But which were a couple of the ones that like really stuck out to
Um,
you?
I like He-chan's. Oh, it looks like it's like breaking.
Yeah. They do the animation, of the horse sliding down.
yeah. I thought that was really funny, and the animation just made it even more funnier.
Yeah.
We have
Suzuki Ayane draws like a very tiny one in like the corner of the page, right? Like, yo, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I don't, before I didn't even realize it until you brought it up. But yeah, I guess I drew it kind of small.
it just turned out that way.
Mhm.
We have Umezawa, who drew pretty well, but it wasn't a horse. It was like the lines are good and everything, but then like
yeah. It's just a lot of the decision making
yeah.
behind that was just like, This is not what a horse looks like, Umezawa.
Ayame draws a dog instead for some reason.
Yeah. Tutu Ayame's thing is like, all right.
Like it has the
It definitely
nose
has
and
like a
stuff
dog, like a really
that.
short
The
snout.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kanagawa draws a dragon, and it walks like this.
Yeah, it has like the tail and everything with the lines through it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought it looked more like a rat tail.
Yeah. Oh, my sister.
Did not get your drawing genes.
Because they didn't show my drawing on the show because they already showed Mayan's horse, which was good, and so it'd been a little bit embarrassing for them to show my horse. But here's my horse drawing.
That's a horse right there. Can't say it's not a horse.
It is as horse-like as horses can be. Yeah, dude. I don't know, Mukai. What happened? What happened?
Because your sister draws too, right? See, so I don't know what happened.
The oldest fam Mukai sibling is an illustrator.
It's like, what happened? It's like, did it trail off? Is it like languages? Like it trails off?
You know what? Yeah, I'd say that's what happened. All the good drawing ability got dumped into our eldest sibling, and it just kind of
dwindled down,
fading off from there. By the time Mukai came out, there's just nothing left to give because this horse was very busted. He had like lumps on his arms, on his legs. I said arms. It's just like it's muscles because
horses it looked like a skinny cow. Like it looked like a cow that's just like.
It's like it doesn't even look like muscles. It just looks like pockets of swollen joints. Dude. Oh man! Up next is probably the highlight of this episode, and it's Sakaguchi Tamami Balchan.
She's so proud of this drawing too.
It's so ugly, dude. Oh my god. It's a monster. That's what
it's like really a monster. It's like she could draw like professional monsters.
It doesn't. I every time I just look at it, I don't see how this is supposed to be a horse.
Like she must be messing around. Like if she thinks that's a horse, she has some weird perception of the world.
Finally we have what is it? Kitagawa.
The trader.
Or not finally, but yeah, we have trader Kitagawa Yuri. She draws like a very interestingly framed horse. Right? Like if my square is the amount of paper she had, she drew the horse like this.
Like just standing over.
Because I kind of thought it too. I could kind of see it. She explains it, but like she started from drawing the legs going up, and then by the time she got to like the head, she's like, "Oh shit, dude, I'm out of room." Like Jesus Christ, what kind of first grade fucking excuse is that? And then up next is Akimoto Manatsu, right? I actually don't remember what she drew at all.
She's like a dinosaur-looking thing.
A rip-off dinosaur.
Yeah. I forgot why I wrote rip-off dinosaur. Like, it looks like a fake dinosaur. But I can't visualize what it looks like right now.
See, I don't have to remember what it looks like because... Ooh, there's already a screenshot right here.
Look at that, Jimmy. Putting up the screenshots. Keep on going, Jimmy. Jimmy, make sure this one isn't late.
Hey, I put out this episode of the most recent episode, like so the one before this one, on time.
Do we have a time?
My thing is I just want to have it by like before Monday, and I had it Sunday morning.
Oh, look at that.
Or no, I had it Saturday night.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. But anyways, so going on, we have some more drawings this
time.
All right,
Jimmy, while I explain this one, you draw the swimmer.
Okay, I'll draw the swimmer live.
Just so people can see that you're not lying. All right, so the swimmer, we have Karin, who drew the best. They were like, this is pretty bad, but... Oh, no, Karin was like, yo, if mine was the best one, then that means everyone else did really bad. We have Rei, who drew like a... It looked like a butterfly because like the arms were like all twisted like this, and it looked like a drone or like a butterfly looking thing. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Like I thought it had character to it and like had a little bit of definition to it. Like you understood what it was. It was like a little caricature. I liked it. I might be a little biased, but I liked it. And then we have Hoshino for some reason drew it from like the upside down view. So like not even like the regular view. Jimmy, no references. They didn't have references, Jimmy.
What am I referencing?
Oh, I thought you're looking up like to see a picture.
No, I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Okay, next up, we have Tamura who draws it front facing for some reason. Tamura Mayu. We have Kubo whose drawing looks like it's a weird, mysterious, like you don't know what he's doing swimmer, wearing shades and everything. Then we have Sayuringo, who draws a kappa pretty much swimming around because like it looked like a headband and then it was bald, but really she's like, oh no, that's actually the cap that she's wearing. And we're like, doesn't really look that way. Sakurai drew like a cute, like it looks like a baby or an old person like dancing. It's now Jimmy's Twitter profile picture.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
You gotta check it out there. And then last but definitely not least, it's Hori who drew a self-portrait of her learning how to swim.
Yeah, I had to look it up because they're like, what? I was like, they used the word was like "bito" something. I can't remember, but that's apparently the Japanese word for like the paddleboard. That's what the B thing was. I was like, what the fuck is this?
What is
This
this B?
big rectangle with B on it.
I imagined it was that, but I didn't look into it. I was like, I'll believe what I believe. All right, Jimmy, your time's up.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, there's Jimmy Swimmer, front facing, just like who's front facing? Tamura Mayu was. Look at that. Like it's can see. As you see, Mukai did not live up to the expectations.
My poor younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, can I draw the last one too?
Yeah, you could draw the last one too. All right. The last one was a drawing of. I forgot what it was.
Someone playing a recorder.
Oh, someone playing a recorder. I don't know why I didn't write it down. Yamazaki had a pretty good drawing. Like the fingers are there and everything. Like I was like, oh hey, that looks real nice. Like why wasn't she like mentioned as one of the artists of the groups before? Like
yeah, I think up until this moment, I was like, why? Like, oh my god, all the good artists are gone.
Yeah, we were saying that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at her. She like drew it well. Next up we have Sayaka, who drew it well as well. I think she's the one that drew like manga characters, right? Was it Sayaka? I think it was, but like she said, oh, this is the first time I draw a recorder, so like the hands are kind of awkward. They have like Jimmy hands. Like if you guys look at her Instagram and you look at the picture with Yanakoto Soto Mute, you see Jimmy's hand. It's kind of like this. It's like this perspective. So the Jimmy, so his hands look huge. It looks bigger than like his own face, and it looks bigger than a member. So go ahead and check that out on our Instagram, which is at slope.club.
Ooh, way to make that plug.
Gotta always put those plugs in. Next up, someone Higuchi's looked like some weird. This is how I wrote it. I wrote, draw some weird 90s cartoon that would run for one season and each episode would only be 6 minutes long. It's like it has that style to it, which I mean isn't a bad thing, but it has an acquired taste to it. I'll say that. Next up we have Shinichi, who drew a self-portrait. And that's because the legs were really wide and long. And then the body with the little arms playing the little recorder. It was definitely a self-portrait. We have Ikuta, who actually wasn't the worst one. She actually did much better. The only weird thing with her was the mouth, which extended out of its face in order to reach the recorder. Like instead of putting the recorder closer to the mouth got closer to the recorder. And everyone couldn't stop laughing. And Ikuta's just looking weird, like
the lips were just like,
yeah. Ikuta's just looking around like, what's everyone laughing at? Like, I drew it, right? Like that looks pretty good, right? As she always does.
So sad. Like that's improvement for Ikuta.
I mean, the rest of it wasn't as weird as it usually is.
Yeah. Like the guy is properly wearing a shirt, right? Is what they said.
Yeah, and instead of like being like this, like all extended, all weird. Good times. But the worst one was Yoda Yuki. I wrote Gotti drawing because that's the comedian that it looked like. Because it looked like it was just eating the recorder with big old hands. And then I mean I didn't think it was like horrible. But I didn't.
Dude, his mouth was open. Like what? Ah.
Well,
Ah.
I mean, I didn't think it was horrible, but I mean, yeah. At the end, they compared like the two best ones with the two worst ones. I was like, look, this could be like a little comic together.
Yeah. I thought that was like a really funny touch that they like superimpose them together because it just makes it look all the more ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes it look even
Like,
worse.
can you imagine like the two like the cute drawings, right, from Yamazaki and Sayaka existing in the same world as Yodo's and Ikuta's?
It's like a collaboration you never thought would exist.
Mhm.
Yeah, but next episode we have some outside activities. We have some. It looks like skydiving, and
Ooh.
Mayan finally goes outside.
Oh, getting that
Look at that.
that sunlight, dude.
There we go. There's a recorder. Look at that.
Ooh, proportions all off though, but it's okay. It's because it's all through a marker and stuff. I don't get to erase and fix things.
There we go.
But
Just like them.
I don't know.
Jimmy
Where's
was the
your
only.
excuse, Mukai?
There we go. Exactly. Mukai, step up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those are the regular shows,
We
Well-
still have
except for Hinabingo.
yeah.
Hinabingo.
Even Hinabingo is running out of ideas for its own show. Because this week we finish off the Sisters episode from last week,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they announced that the winner of all this gets a sweets tabe hodai.
Yo, when can we
all
have
you
that?
can eat, dude. And so what is it? The first game is that you have to stand like they had the 4 pairs stand up on this little block that's been cut into 4s, right?
Mhm.
And then they'll slowly remove one like a quarter of that block until there's only 1 quarter left,
Mhm.
and whoever's left at the end, that team wins, right?
Mhm.
Or that team moves on to the next part.
Correct.
And so, end of this, Kosaka Hinano team and Ushio Kanemura team win.
Mm-hmm.
I want to think Katoshi was very pleased. She seemed to be ready to sabotage the princess pair from
Uh-huh.
the get go.
Uh-huh.
While this is all happening, it's really funny. Tomita standing next to Koyabu, and she's doing everybody's favorite Koyabu impressions. Hommaka.
Somehow
Right,
became the
doesn't even
assistant MC.
She was doing like impressions of him, but it's turned into more of an Antonio Noki impressions than it is
Uh-huh.
Koyabu, in my opinion. But anyways, so now the 2 remaining teams have to blow up blow a little ping pong ball up a ramp
Mhm.
onto a platform, and in the platform there's like a little hole in the middle that they blow it into.
Just like
right?
mini golf, that kind of
Yeah,
style.
exactly. Except with breath instead of hitting it. But
Yes.
same idea.
Mhm.
And so the fastest team to do it wins. So first is Kosaka and Hinano. They get a pretty decent time. They do it in like 17 seconds, right? It's
Mhm.
good teamwork. Then the Ushio Kanemura team goes up. They can't even get it up the ramp, right? They're struggling.
It goes up like a quarter of the way, then comes back down, and then it doesn't go past any of that.
Ushio almost gets it up, but I think Kanemura is blowing from it from too high. I don't think she realizes that like that's only gonna blow the ball downwards.
Mm.
If you really want it to propel it, you have to get physically lower yourself to,
Mhm.
she's too
ramp.
tall. She's too tall. Played against her.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. I was rooting for Kanemura. I think she's really cute.
Mm.
And so they couldn't get it up within 17 seconds. So automatically Kosaka and Hinano win.
Mhm.
But just for funsies, they're like, oh, why don't we get an exhibition run from Kumi and Matsuda Konoka, and they do it, and then they're hella fast, dude. They get that shit in like 6 seconds.
They like strategize
hell
it. They're like,
yeah,
I'll stand
dude.
over here, you stand over there.
Yeah. They're already like, ooh, damn, dude. They're playing it out.
Mhm.
But they blow it up and get up in 6 seconds. They're like, yo, so would you get some sweets? I'm like, no.
No, you lost already.
Unfortunately, no.
Here are the
and so we
winners.
yeah. So we gotta pad the episode somehow because we're technically done now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back through some past few episodes and get some get a couple of scenes. So they go back to the um, what is it? The have a Hinatazaka member yell at you
Mm-hmm.
episode, right? This is kind of like their Mosul request, but with like some yelling.
I wrote this Jimmy
Um,
request.
yeah, because it's supposed to be very do-em, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're supposed to be do-s, you know. So if you're an M like me, you're like, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not, at least in my opinion, Hinatazaka is not really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
They're too cutesy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was only one person that got my do-em blood burning, and even then, it got kind of ruined at the end. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so you had Manamu, all right. She was the first one. She's got like, was it? She's like the school nurse,
Mm-hmm.
right? Who like comes to like talk to like the student. It's like, oh yo, you got a problem? Come on, you gotta study hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, apparently like like it's your job as a student to like study, right? So but if you have any issues, come see me in the nurse's room. And
Mm-hmm.
everyone's like, "Whoa!" Koyabu was like, "Fuck, dude, that was embarrassing just to watch, dude." And then even her explanation of the whole scene is like hella so it's like, oh yeah, so in this scene, I'm playing the school nurse, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm dating the homeroom teacher, and the homeroom teacher is their teacher, and he's the one who told me that this student is having some issues, so I decided I'm gonna go help him out, right? Oh, and by the way, this coat I'm actually borrowing it from my boyfriend, the homeroom teacher. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's fucking stupid. And then what is it? Next is Nibu and Kamimura.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of it is another student one. I can kind of see why this one was taken out. They kind of fudged their lines here and there, but it's cute. They're just mad like, oh, the fuck is wrong with you, man? Oh man, if you try to ditch kendo club because you fucking suck at school and shit, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like, I see you staring at the teacher. What's wrong with you? You like, are we not good enough for you? You know, and it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. It would have been good. I feel like the script and the scenario was good, but Nibu is so sucky at being no S, dude. Yet yelling. Kamimura kind of gets it in and out, but it's eh. Up next is Ushio in an office scene. And Ushio, if you know Ushio, is just way too sweet to do this, and so it just doesn't come off as yelling at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then Katoshi, I was surprised by because she gets kind of like the same scenario, and then she was like, "The fuck? Why you keep looking at me? Huh? You fucking pervert!" I was like, "Huh? Yeah, yeah." Why don't you get your work done instead of spending all your time fucking looking at me? I'm like, yeah, yeah, But then she comes over and is like, "Oh wow, you've actually been doing your work." And I'm like, "Oh god, fuck," It was so good up until then, dude. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, I thought you were just spending your time looking at me, but I see you're actually properly working," But it's good. And from there, we go into the, I guess, a cutout bit of the exercise episode a while back.
Mm-hmm.
This time, it's it's the ab workout, right? We saw clips of it, but they never actually got to watch the
Mm-hmm.
thing play out. So once again, it's the same kind of circuit training, I guess you want to call it. It's a giant set of 3 different exercises. The first is a crunch. You reach back, you grab a sandbag, you crunch up, and then you place it on your knees. Your knees are up like this the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you place it, and then you are supposed to extend again, and then back up and grab it, and then extend to put it down. But as you see, some of these members are very uncoordinated, right?
Was
the
it harder
next
because they
exercise-
used a rolling thing instead of like an object that
well,
stay?
for some of them, like Nibu. Okay, so the members doing it is what Katoshi, Iguchimao, Manamu. Then we had Nibu, Takase Mana, and Bemiho. Right, so those were the 6. So for like Nibu, for example, yeah, she had a hard time because her legs were kind of angled upwards like this,
Mm-hmm.
so the thing would roll down. But then for like say like Iguchi Mao, she didn't quite understand extend, place, extend, and grab. So she would extend, place, hang up there, not know what to do, grab it, and then just bring it back. Yeah, but then so it's side planks and then bicycle crunch. A little circuit. You do that for time. What is it? Katoshi just sucks right?
Can't hold yourself on a side plank.
yeah. She just, just like she just stops, just places the thing there and just keeps her legs
Yeah,
up
just
and
with
just
the arms,
moves her
yeah.
arms. So, like, Korebu's like, damn it, Katoshi, fucking use your abs, dude. Iguchi just looks gross the entire time. Like everything she does, Koyabu's like, ugh, looks kind of gross.
I wrote that she looks like a
Kimoy, dude.
cockroach.
Yeah.
Especially during the bicycle kicks, she was just like.
Bemiho, like, cruises through this whole
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Well,
well,
it's definitely a struggle. It's like I think it's a pretty difficult ab workout no matter where you're at.
mhm.
Um, but
She stays solid.
yeah, she keeps up.
Mhm.
Nibu, she does her best, but you can tell she's not really good at keeping her lower body in place.
Mhm.
I think she definitely has a little bit more upper body strength than lower body strength,
Mhm.
which is kind of unusual for a female athlete. But yeah, because of that, she kind of has her legs up and the little thing keeps rolling, so she's struggling with that. And Takasemana is doing her own thing, dude. I don't know. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna scale this back for myself.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm gonna go easy mode. The difficult. Let's go all the way over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for Hinabingo this
Mhm.
week.
Oh, can I say Manamu was looking good? That's what I wrote in my notes. So I had to
You
say
lewd boy. I know why you put that, you lewd boy. It's all them winky winks, dude. Just,
Oh, that.
anyways.
She was keeping up though.
Yeah. No, she actually does pretty well. I mean, she obviously had enough energy to like
To
during
do that, yeah.
the bicycle to start doing like winks and shit.
Uh,
Right?
Nagi Gucci was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's up. And then finally, we have one more show. We would normally be done, but Mr. Box had to put it on. It's okay. I think it's a very general outline he put here.
Yes, I put a very general one. I did not want to go too in depth with this one. All right, so this is Nogizaka no Gaku Tabi, which is I don't even know how regular this show is. It used to be like once every 3 months. For some reason, it's been every week for the past 3 weeks. Don't know why, but it seems like for this episode we have Umezawa, Kubo, Nakamura, and Riria. This is a team of third gens over here, and they go to a fashion design school to go participate in a fashion show. But that's not all. They also get to make the clothes that they're going to wear. I thought this was a really nice collaboration between the school and Nogizaka. Nakamura and Kubo, they go and make more kawaii kind of clothes. And it's like knitted with like yarn and stuff. And like threaded and stuff. And like they learn how to make it. And like they do the machine and everything. Kubo's like all surprised and everything. The group seems more fun than the Umezawa group. I'll explain both groups separately. So this one was really close. I feel like they got closer and closer as they kept on going. They kept on like joking around and everything. And like Kubo was really excited about like making the clothes. And like whenever she saw the yarn, she was like, "Ah, kawaii," and then like always like interacting with the group and everything. And then Nakamura did a good job too. She was like really like listening in and like really participating, talking back and forth.
My dumb girl, dude.
she might be dumb, but apparently for this she did pretty well. And yeah, even like while they're like on the final days, like Kubo comes up and like, "Oh hey, I actually knitted this for all the members of the school of like my group, and you too, Nakamura." And then like hands it out like this own little pouch thing that she made herself that she learned how to make, like on the side while learning how to like make the clothes. And I was like, oh, my heart.
Wholesome.
I'll skip the ending and then go to the other team. Umezawa and Riria, they learned how to make a traditionally inspired dress. So it has like folds in the fabric and everything, and like has printed fabric made into like a skirt and everything, made into like a big old gown. Kind of like I don't know that much Japanese history to say it, but it's very traditional. I'll say that. It has like the hat inspired, but except it's like a lamp. It's very like modern twist on historic outfits. But the highlight, unfortunately, the only highlight
for like the wedding dress. Are you saying like with the big
sort of like that, but except it's more
thing?
like what the regal people used to wear. kind of like
I have
that.
to watch it. So
Yeah.
I failed you. I'm sorry.
But the highlight of this group, other than like them printing their own designs onto the actual dress, it was that the guy cut his hair. One of the group members cut his hair.
Oh.
He used to have like a braid, like dreads, and then it was tied up over here. And then the next time they met, it was like a buzz cut. So it was like a big difference, and I was like, oh, okay, like just randomly just cut your hair, just okay.
He like showed up with the dreads and he saw Nogizaki.
He's like, what am I doing with my life?
Gotta cut this shit off, clean up my act, dude.
And then he seemed really distant after that. I don't know. That's just the vibe I got. But yeah, that's really the highlight. Other than them like painting the shirt, and then Rena not being able to reach the top to like coat the skirt and stuff like that. But we get to the fashion show, and they have to decide. All right, like this is your team. This is your team. As you know, they were making the clothes. They stick with their team, and then like during the fashion show, they turn off the lights, and they're like, in collaboration with Nogizaka. Crowd goes wild. Everyone's like, oh, who is it? Is it gonna be some random fourth gens, or is it gonna be someone we know? So then the people in the back, the members are like, oh no, I'm getting nervous. They're expecting too much from us.
Yeah, they're expecting Shirashimai.
Yeah.
And thinking they get Umezawa Minami, which is not that bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's done stuff. You get Nakamura Rena, who's been on like a couple TV shows, and that's just Nogi-Chu and like Nogi-10 probably.
Yeah.
So when they walk out, they do their fashion walk. The fun group, I'll call them that. The fun group does like Oire shampoo. Just like we did at one of our videos. If you guys don't know which video that is, I just search through the channel and see which one it is.
I'd say it's the Keyakizaka dumb moments one, because you would never normally look for Oire shampoo.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In a Keyakizaka video.
Well, there you go. Now you know where to look for it. They danced that, and then like I feel like the people who were far away, who couldn't see the stage that clearly, thought it was like all Nogizaka members, and we're like, oh look, all Nogizaka dancing Oire shampoo. But the people in front were like, oh, it's like the two members, with the group from the students. But I can imagine people in the back like, who is it? Who is it? And then afterwards, we have the Umezawa Ririya team come out, and they're very regal, very like, Umezawa really had the look going on. Like she really took it on. She's done runways before, so she like owned the stage. When she walked through, it's like everyone was looking at Umezawa, and then like the guy came through and everything in the middle, and then they walked out, and then they're like, all right, let's see who wins the grand prize, which is like I think like $1,000 or something. Like multiple teams won that award. I think I could be wrong, but they would like call out teams. Oh, that's not us. Call another team. Oh, that's not us. And the final team, everyone's like, oh, who is it? And they're like, 4. Both of them start with 4, so they're like, oh. And then I forgot what the other number was, but it was Umezawa's team. So then they won, and then unfortunately,
sorry Nakamura and Kubo.
The fun team did not win any prizes, but
too busy having fun, dude.
I feel like they won friendship.
Prize.
They won friendship.
Yeah, there you go.
And I feel like that prize will last more than $1,000 will.
Ooh.
And that's Nogizaka no Gaku Tabi. And that's all for this show.
Oh.
Thank you guys for watching. You can go ahead and watch us next week on twitch.tv/Slope Club. You can go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, check out our Twitter at Slope Club, and our Instagram, slope.club. And follow us individually if you want to keep up with us individually. And that does it all for this time. You can catch us 7 California time, PM, around that time. Every Tuesday, live on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave your comments down below for comments of the week. And hopefully that interview comes out when this uploads. See ya.
Hey.